Now you'll find yourself in the packages area. This is where you'll be setting up your individual training sessions that you offer along with the price that you will charge for that session. If you have multiple offerings, for example, you're a French teacher and you're a basketball teacher, you will simply start with one of your trainings, click add a training, start with the first one, completely finish it, then come back up and click add a training again. If you offer your trainings in person and virtually, you would make 2 different trainings for that particular session. All right, we're going to start with the title of your session. This is what's going to pop up in your bio. It should be very clear. It should be not a lot of words. You've already told everybody what your talents are that they'll be able to read in your bio. So this should be very straightforward. For example, virtual French tutoring. Then you'll want to narrow this down. Your sports or academic subject is very important because this is where whatever you put in this area, when a parent or person goes to search for a sport or a subject they need help in, this is what's going to connect them to you. So French would be a language. So we're going to click language, and then we're going to dive into the specialty, French. If you are proficient in many different languages, you could say virtual language tutoring or intro to language, and select multiple different languages. For now, we're just going to select French. The training session address would be where you are going to meet your student or athlete. If it is a park that you are going to practice at, you could put that in. If it's a dome that you typically meet at, you could put that in. If it's going to be in around your home address, you could put that in if you'd like. I'm going to just say Caribou Coffee for now because that is a great one to meet at for a tutor. But if it's virtual tutoring, we are going to find a way to put your Google Meet link here. For now, you can just put the Caribou Coffee. When you move down, you'll be able to check your session type. We're doing virtual today. You could do an in-person. You can do a group. Again, if you are going to also offer this exact training session in person and in virtual and in group, you'll create a new training for each by clicking add a training, but finish your first one first. So virtual, and I'll say up to 1 hour, and I'll create my price of $50. Change description. So here's where you're going to describe what you're going to do in this coaching session. Remember, you've already sold yourself in the previous bio description area. You can be specific on this training session. So maybe you want to say review current place in French, right? To see if they're brand new at French or not. You are able to message the parent, by the way, back and forth. You'll be alerted at the top with the bell if they have messaged you or if they have changed a time. This is the message area that you can go into, and your coaching requests will pop up here. After you've created that session, you can move down to the FAQs, and this is where you'll add things like bring your latest French book that you're working with. Bring a pen and paper. If you're an athlete, you would say bring your bat and baseball, bring your lacrosse stick. That's where you can add in FAQs because the parent will receive that when you book or when they book you. Willing to travel, you can say yes or no. And then if you do say yes, you saw that you could select the amount of miles. Once you're finished with that, you'll just click next. We're working on the site, so it's pulling that up. And you'll be able to go to the calendar option to set your availability for coaching. If you'd like to add another training, again, add a training, and then these will all pop up on your bio.